Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome to Farming Simulator 19 here in Erlengrat, where microphones are optional and music fills the void. Because I didn't decide to look at OBS to make sure it was recording microphone at all this whole video until the closing clip. I was like, oh, let me see how much time I have left to add into this video. And found out that nothing had been recorded. So I'm doing a little bit of a voiceover now. We're going to talk a bit in the beginning, and then we're going to throw some music on in. I just want to throw some bullets about what we're going to end up doing in this episode. We're going to do a lot of cultivating and a little bit of planting. So we do some work at our home field, which I'm probably doing right now. I should be cultivating it. And then we do plant it. I am honestly drawing a blank on what we put in there. I will have to check. And I'll probably put it up on the screen if I remember. But, you know, again, that's something I'll have to check and remember. But then after that, we do move on to do, actually, it was canola. I just remembered it's canola. So we do some canola there, and at this time, while I'm doing the work, we do have a contract to harvest the field next to us. So I have my combine over there, and I do end up finishing the back end of the contract after we finish our field, because after this, we're going to move to the other end of the map to create 2 new fields and plant in the field we created last episode. And in the process of actually planting in that field, I found out that Courseplay doesn't work in doesn't select the fields if it's not labeled, unless I was doing something wrong. So I mapped out a course for at least the planter to use. I'll probably end up making courses for all the different stuff for those 3 fields that are up there. Because honestly, why not? It's going to get the job done. It's a cool thing to have, and I think it'll be very useful. So if you guys do have questions on that, ask it down below in the comments. I'll explain it as best I can there. Otherwise, I will talk about it again in the next video, because I'll have to set up some courses for the other 2 fields, which is going to be fun. We'll be able to play around with that. And what do we got next? We did actually take out a small loan in this episode, because I noticed that I keep having to transport a lot of equipment, and all of my tractors end up over at that top field there. So what I'm hoping to do is keep the smaller Massey Ferguson with the front end loader up there. I actually just bought a duplicate of it. That's what we took the loan out for. And I have to still get the front end loader in the bucket for it, but that's going to stay at the main farmyard, and that's going to be used for a bunch of stuff there. And then what else do we have? I don't at all remember what we planted that other field with. Do I have it listed here? It's probably canola as well. But nope, it was wheat, because we're planting these fields to start prepping for the pigs, which will be nice. And I'm very much looking forward to it. We're going to get a lot of food up here. It's going to be very good to have, and we're going to be able to pretty much feed everything. I did just notice with my field layouts, there's not really any space for me to put the pigs. So the field we did in the last episode may eventually become the spot where the pigs go once we get to that point. So I'm looking forward to that. And last thing before the music starts up, I do buy 4 more sheep in this, and I consider buying some cows, but I choose to keep with the sheep. I'm going to try and buy 4 sheep every episode until we get to about 30 or 40 sheep, and then we'll start working towards cows. I'm hoping that the canola straw and the soybean straw will get me enough money, enough of a money bump where we can buy an animal transport trailer, so I can save a bit on the transport fees. And that's pretty much it. So I will play some music for you guys now. It's a pretty short video. It's only about 10 minutes long, and I do talk a bit at the end of the video. So I'll see you guys for that bit there, and I do hope you enjoy. Again, sorry for the weird video. I didn't notice till I was done recording everything that I didn't have a microphone being recorded. So, enjoy. Okay, just gonna give you guys a quick chat while we're here in flyover mode. As you can see, everything is done. I don't know why, but OBS did not pick up my microphone at all during the last clip I just did. So we have completed both of the fields. I plowed the edges so that we could, I still have to do one more spot, but I've plowed the edges in the area I wanted to maximize the field extensions and shape. So that one there, and then that corner over there. And honestly, I think they look very good. It's going to be cool. This one, as I said, is going to be corn. This one is either going to be sunflowers, or I may bring the potatoes up early. But I'm thinking we'll probably end up doing potatoes on this field down here, because it's a better shape for potatoes, and I can just not plant potatoes from like here back, so that I have plenty of turnaround space to work with everything in here. And I'm very happy about it. Looking at this whole thing, I'm very happy with how it's all come out so far. We're gonna have plenty of grass here for hay and silage. We have 3 good sized fields, and if I need to and want to just make it 2 fields, I just get rid of that road right there and we won't have any issues. It'll just be 2 big fields and a giant grass field, which we're gonna be able to do a lot with. You know, we'll be able to do the hay in here, the silage in here. We won't have any issues. But I'm thinking in the next episode, well, I want to try and get 4 sheep every episode, which I think is a good goal, until we get about 30 or 40, and then we'll move on to cows, unless I get like a big pile of money from something. So for the cows, we do have almost everything. I do need to buy a feed mixer, but we do have silage down here, and then in the barn there, we do have the hay and straw. Sorry, I forgot the word for a second. So we'll be able to mix all that together for this. If we wanted to, we'll be able to get some stuff out. The only thing I'm not seeing, I don't know if these guys will have slurry at all. I'm not seeing a point of slurry collection. I'm assuming that this is manure, but I could have sworn that cows produce slurry. But I don't know. We'll figure it out afterwards. You know, there's probably a random point where it just collects. But I'm only seeing the 3 areas, and that one's food, that one's water, and that one's animals. So we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, let's get a good overview up here. This is what we got. You know, let's go with a quick thumbnail. I think that's gonna be good. Picture, click, thumbnail. But it's all gonna be good, so I'm happy. We'll get that touched up. But yeah, in the next episode, we're going to start off liming and then probably sleep, and then get to either harvesting over there or planting over here, or maybe both, depending on time. So, but that's going to wrap it up here, guys. So as I was saying, I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.